Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily. On today's show we have travelled to Lecco in Italy to interview some guys from an exclusive alpine club whose members have been pushing the boundaries of climbing for over 70 years. The group is called the Ragni Di Lecco, the Spiders of Lecco, and we've come to their climbing gym to meet them.
The group was founded in 1946, so just after the end of the Second World War. They were very poor, they were very young, and they just wanted to climb.
I think this group started in Lecco because in Lecco you have mountains. so if you look around, you just see either the lake or the mountains. So maybe you don't do the typical sports like soccer that is very popular in Italy, but either you do a sport somehow related with lake, or you start going in the mountain, mountaineering, climbing.
They just wanted to climb, to discover the mountains. First of all, the mountains just surrounded Lecco.
People didn't really have a lot of money, the possibility of travel. They couldn't really do much, but they could do everything with what they had. And here they had mountains, so they started climbing.
And then already in the incoming years after the foundation, they started to discover routes in Dolomite, in Mount Blanche, and then finally the first important international ascent in 1958, the Gashimon 4. That was the first big milestone. To be honest, not fully understood for the climbing community, even from the group, because it was very ahead for that time. A very light expedition, 6, 7 members or something like that, and only 2 reached the top. It's still repeated. But it was a sign of the time, okay, we can go outside of the Alps and make a fundamental ascent.
The motivation of the group is exploring the world, traveling all over the world, looking for mountains, for big alpinistical challenges, and just try to climb them. So I would say it's quite simple. Just go around, look for good climbs. Maybe most of the time everything starts from a picture of a wall you like, of a place you're interested in and you would like to go and climb. Everything starts from there, and from there you organize with a group of friends, which are also from Ragni usually, and just go and try to climb.
Our vision is to try to climb all over the world the best possible route from an aesthetical point of view, and possibly the hardest route also, and make the hardest first ascent possible. It's a philosophy that started since the beginning of the group in 1946, and we have still this target, this goal in mind.
Another characteristic is that we don't usually let it go when we have a project. We try everything to succeed and reach the goal, the summit. It happened to me a few times in Patagonia, and it happened already in the past, like also for climbing Cerro Torre. They needed several expeditions back in the years.
It's not easy to become a member of our group. You need to be introduced to the group by 3 members. So first of all, you need to know some of the members of the group. Then there is a technical commission that evaluate your curriculum, and so judge if your skill is enough to be part of the group. And finally, there is the assembly, and you need to be voted by more than 70% of the assembly. So, well, it's funny because some very important members of the group couldn't enter in the first, let's say, attempt, and then later on they become a very famous, popular, and strong member of the group. So it's not easy, to be honest. Denali was an idea by Riccardo Cassin in 1961. He was already 51, but still very strong. He recruited 5 young alpinists. Of course, they were also the leading of that expedition. And well, that climb was also more popular than Gashimon 4 because nobody climbed the Denali till that time. Then it was, you know, American summit. We received a telegram by John Fitzgerald Kennedy addressed to us. So the echoes was very high, and all the group start to think about, okay, we are spiders and we are important in the world. That means maybe we can, well, we have an international dimension, you know what I mean? It means that you change also the approach.
As a group, we have and we look for sponsors, both technical and less technical sponsors. Our president does a great job towards this goal, and yeah, we have a long time relationship with Adidas that started back in 2010.
We are able to support all these climbing trip or climbing expedition that makes difference, but we are able to support. Adidas is still the main partner, and then there are other sponsors as well
that are related somehow to Lecco City and which support anyway the mountain culture which is in Lecco, and they support the fact that the Ragni keep climbing and keep high the name of Lecco all over the world. We went there with this big goal in mind. We tried, and that's how everything started.